What's good, y'all? It's your boy James Wiseman tuning back in with another video, man. I hope everybody out there been good. Hope everybody out there been taking care of yourselves. And man, I just hope everybody been out there, living your best lives, lit. Enjoying our family, enjoying everybody that y'all are around. You know what I'm saying? Like your friends and everything. So just keeping it a good vibe, everything cool vibes, man. One thing about today, man. Today I was actually chilling, man. Had an off day today, so man, went to the beach for a little bit, but got some work in this morning. Got some great work in. One topic that I want to get into that's been on my mind lately is like walking by spirit and like not by flesh. And this is something that I want to talk about. That I want to like dive deep into, and just like to separate the two, I say is like being able to walk in spirit. And like why I say that is like God has blessed us with like the senses and like the intuition to be able to follow our first gut, or like whatever that we may have. And I feel like that type of stuff be like a divine feeling that everybody know. You know what I'm saying? And it's like every time you follow your first gut, and every time you follow your first vision, your first intuition, you tend to align with all of the purposes and just everything that God has planned for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you are always on the right path when you just walk by spirit. And also walking by faith and not by sight. But just being able to like separate the two. Like if you take the other route in terms of like walking by the ego or like the flesh, like you could tend to be, irrational in a sense. And I say irrational in the sense in terms of like not making good choices, like having pridefulness, or like just being too like egocentric enough to be able to listen to somebody else's like conversation, or like when somebody's trying to help you or whatnot. And just all these different things, like just walking into the ego because you feel like you got something to prove. You feel like, man, I'm invincible. Like, I don't need nobody. Like, even if I'm alone, like, I don't need nobody. Like, I can do this all on my own. I can do this life stuff on my own. And the one thing I do want to let y'all know is, man, y'all cannot do this alone. Like, this life stuff, you cannot do it alone at all. And just being able to have, like, companions and, like, confidants around you that's going to be able to motivate you, that's going to be able to push you to that next level, that's gonna be able to push you to your max potential. You know what I'm saying? And make sure everybody on my YouTube page, make sure y'all keep great people around y'all, man. It's just so important to just have great people around you, because not only about like just to handle your business or whatnot, but just being able to have people around you to where you can be able to have fun and really enjoy your life with the people that you rock with. You know what I'm saying? The people that you rock with, you know what I'm saying? Y'all having a great time, and that creates memories. But just to dive a little deeper into it, man, the spirit, man, is something that God blessed us with, and just being able to like allow God to use us like as a vessel, and like to use us as a vessel in terms of like just like us seeing our vision and like us just chasing it, because like like Allah, like Yahweh, He gonna do the rest. You know what I'm saying? But just putting it in a perspective to where, man, I create my own realities, and it's all through thought. And just being able to know that, being able to compartmentalize, like or I say separate different thoughts in your different thoughts in your mind, and separate it. Like always always separate yourself from your thoughts, because that middle ground, that's where you can find balance. Like that's where you can find flow, and that's where you can find like your intuition, your spirit. And walking by spirit is like a sense of knowing, like a sense of knowing that, you know what, I trust my path, I trust my journey, and I trust everything. And like I just trust the whole pathway throughout the whole way, and going through that pathway, going through that roadblock. Well, not roadblock, but going through that road. It resists you from roadblocks, because having the mindset of staying persistent and just being consistent and just knowing what you want and just chasing what you want, you gonna be able to get it. And just by a sense of thought, you know what I'm saying, that turn into action, and then you start behaving that way, and then that's how you make that action. And like just based off of great thought, based off of you thinking highly of yourself, man, you tend to make those big differences in your life. You tend to make that big job. You tend to get that big promotion. You tend to knock a lot of stuff out the park. So that's why I say walking by spirit, because you already know who you are, and walking by spirit is just knowing who you are, bro. Like just that simple. And just like knowing who you are, walking in your light, walking in your confidence, and just like outside of your professional field, just knowing who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like knowing your value, like knowing your worth, like knowing that, like you know what, I'm good, and I got great people around me. I have great vibes around me, and I just have a great support system. You know what I'm saying? And still having like a mom in y'all life, your sister, your brother, cherish them because at the end of the day, like y'all grew up together, but y'all grew up together and y'all grew together. Like y'all growed up together, but y'all grew together. Different paths, different everything, but y'all still love each other. Y'all still have that connection. Make sure y'all keep y'all connections out here. Don't go out here and do no crazy stuff or whatnot. Make sure y'all keep connections. Make sure y'all self-express yourselves to the people that probably made you mad or anything, man. Let it go. Let go of all the things that's giving you baggage or that's allowing you to be able to carry baggage. Don't carry baggage in your next phase, especially like your next season. You know what I'm saying? Let that stuff go. Do some self-reflection. Self-regulate your mind and just put it in a perspective to where you can be able to move forward. You know what I'm saying? Never pedal backwards or never look back. But just man, let that stuff go and just get to what God got you. Like all the stuff that God got you down the road for everybody lives is watching this video. Go chase that, go get that, and don't allow nothing, don't allow no extra dead weight or no baggage to be able to hold you back from what you want. Another thing I want to talk about is I say really just to talk more. I say about the ego just a little bit, man. At the end of the day, the ego is going to be there. So you can't battle. You can battle it, but it's man, you waste your time. You know what I'm saying? So that's why my last video I said be present. Because I'm finna tie all this back together, is when you become present, that's when you become present. Like that's when you become your present self. That's when you become who you are. And that's who you are when you are in the present. Just like a kid, you know what I'm saying, having fun, like at the playground or whatnot, and just like enjoying his own viewpoint. And just enjoying himself, you know what I'm saying, not having no doubts in the world, being able to think like that. Like don't box in your inner child. Always activate your inner child and always be that, because that is who you are, and that's like the genuine side of you, like the true side of you. You know what I'm saying? So being able don't just walking by spirit is just don't be afraid of who you are. That's it. Accept everything, accept who you are right now. There's no future self. Like your future self is right now in this present moment, but you're steady creating your future self by the choices, the habits that you build, and just all that stuff and whatnot, being able to just have self-discipline. But man, I'm telling you, man, anybody, all y'all out here, man, y'all can do what y'all want to do as long as y'all put y'all mind to it, and y'all gonna be able to accomplish a lot of great things in life. And me, I'm steady building, I'm steady elevating, I'm steady just trying to find my grounding and just trying to find myself, just in terms of my personal journey. But me accepting and knowing that not all good days is going to be good days. Some days might not be too good, but being able to adjust and being able to know and be able to say to yourself, you know what, let me just think about this, sit on it, give it some space, come back to it, and come back to it with much clarity, and just being able to solve that for yourself or whatever that look like. So man, that's all I wanted to say, man. Move by spirit, not by flesh, man. Making sure, and just to tell y'all, man, it's not an easy road, by the way. Nothing in life is easy. So, but just being able to stay committed and just be consistent in this life, you're going to eventually be able to conquer yourself. And you conquer yourself, you conquer the world. So man, I appreciate y'all for watching this video, man. Walk by the spirit, man. Make sure that y'all be taking care of yourselves. Make sure y'all self-accountable. Make sure y'all having fun out there, man. Vibing, having a good time with your people. This James Wiseman, checking out. Peace.